Board games are becoming more popular these days, and there has been a surge in popularity with the introduction of many new indie board games. And with this comes the opportunity to make stacks of money, so I may have to hop on the trend. So here are some pitches for board game ideas that I think could really take off. History is really important, so I created a board game that can help teach kids about an important time in history and can be played in schools to bring both fun and education to young pupils. This idea is called Margaret Thatcher's Mousetrap. Events may be changed for the version of the game sold in England. We have all played Trivial Pursuit and know how one-sided it can be. It's not exactly a game where anybody can win. Well, now I have made a game where everybody's answers are valid, with Subjective Pursuit. Every time you answer the question, you win a point, since your opinion is just as valid as the next person's. Operation is a classic game, and it was really hard to find a way to change this game and keep the spirit of the original game, but why not try Doping Scandal? Spin the wheel to find out which banned substance you have to put in the athlete. However, if the buzzer goes off, it means you've been caught by the National Anti-Doping Organisation and you now have to face a hefty fine and are banned from the sport for a maximum of 10 years. They keep constantly creating new versions of Monopoly to stay relevant to newer demographics. However, this can make older fans of the game feel left out. So I created some new versions, specifically aimed at the older generation. The first one is just Monopoly, but the houses are more affordable. The second one is, what do you mean I can't say that word anymore, Opoly? Try not to say an outdated term while playing Monopoly. The last one is, Shawaddy Wadopoly. To get younger people more interested in politics, why not make Rock'em Sock'em candidates? This next one is a trading card game that the whole family can enjoy. It's Prison Rations, the trading card game. Barter with each other for different tools, services, and prison currency. From the creators of Sorry comes Fuck You and the Horse You Rode In On. Instead of Hungry Hungry Hippos, why not try Hungry Hungry Tortoises? It's a much slower game since you eat the food at a moderate pace. This next one is actually a TV game everyone can get involved with. It's Bob Nudd's Plug and Play Fishing. Includes one whole game. Take turns with the family trying to beat each other's scores. Pirates are irrelevant nowadays, and children are just not interested in pirates anymore. So why not make Pop-Up Pope instead? It's a good way to get children interested in the Catholic Church at a safe distance from the Catholic Church. We all know Guess Who, and I've probably played it as a child. Or to give it a modern pop culture twist, why not make Guess Who Seer Edition? Adds an extra layer of challenge to the original game. Sometimes you don't need to create a whole new game. Sometimes it makes sense to just merge two popular games together. And that's exactly what I did with Snakes and Ladders and chess. Have you just learnt how to play chess? Well, now it's time to learn some extra rules. Everyone loves a good quiz game that everyone can participate in. Well, find out how well you know Jason Donovan with How Well Do You Know Jason Donovan? How many games are there about collecting unrealistic amounts of money, and then you realise you will never see that much money, and that it's just a game? Well, in I'm Not Paying That, the objective is to go around and borrow money from loan sharks and various criminal enterprises. Get yourself in so much debt that they break your kneecaps, and you are bound to feel better about real life. Many board games can cause conflicts, but there aren't enough games about conflicts. Well, now you can play Game of Strife. Go around the board trying not to wake an extremely dangerous man with Don't Wake Dictator. There are many party games where you have to work out the truth from someone who has to bluff to win the game. Well, I think I have the next evolution with Interrogation, a bluffing game. Use whatever means necessary to get the truth from your friends. Next up is a topical strategy game where you have to work with your friends. It's called The Current Economic Crisis in Zimbabwe, a strategy game. True crime documentaries have become extremely popular in recent years. Well, what if you could play as your favourite serial killers with Cluedo, Real Life Serial Killers Edition? I'm afraid those are all the ideas that I have, but if Hasbro or Mattel are watching this, leave a way to contact you in the comments down below. I will be waiting to hear from any publisher. Goodbye.
Bye, have a beautiful time!